Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Chase at Rocky Mountain ATVMC, and today we're going to show you our top picks for low profile roost deflectors for 2022. All right, everyone, thank you so much for checking into the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel. We've got a good video today. Today we're going to go through and show you some of our top picks for 2022 for roost deflectors that are low profile. So the majority of the riders that are looking at these are probably going to want to wear these underneath your jersey and not have it appear too bulky. So if that's what you're in the market for, this video is going to help you out. We have some really good options that we're going to show you. Now, as we go through and we talk about these, we'd love to hear, do you have one of the ones that we're going to show you today? Which one do you have? What do you like? What do you dislike about it? That's going to help other riders out. You can always read rider reviews on these. And of course, if you have questions or comments, leave those in the comment section below and we will get those answered for you. Last thing I will mention too, we know that fit's really important. We have our fit guarantee. No matter which one of these you buy, if you don't like how it fits, you can send it back in brand new unused condition, and we'll give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange to make sure you're happy with what you get. That being said, the first one that we have up here, this is the MSR Blockade. So the Blockade comes in one size fits all, and it's anywhere from 120 up to 240 pounds, so it's a pretty good size range there. You can use Daniel as a sizing reference though. Daniel's about 6 feet 1 inches tall, about 185 pounds, little over a 40-inch chest. Fits him no problem. You got plenty of adjustability with the side straps. I like that you got a lot of adjustability with the shoulder straps as well. And with this, your hard plastic shield in the front as well as the back offers good coverage. Now, it's not going to be as low profile as some of the other options that we're going to show you today, but what you can't beat with the Blockade is the price. This thing comes in right about $70, so very affordable. Now, one thing you would want to keep in mind with the Blockade, however, is that this is certified as a stone shield, but not for impacts. If you're looking for something CE certified for impacts, we are gonna have some of those coming up later on, so stay tuned for that. But overall, if you want good coverage, that's pretty dang low profile at a great price point, Blockade would be the best pick. All right, next up, we have the Bionic Action Roost Deflector from Alpinestars. So with this one, you jump up to about $100, but here's what's nice about this one. It bridges the gap as far as price point goes between the Blockade we just showed you and what we're about to show you next. But here's the big so what with the Bionic Action. So they're using this hard plastic with the foam underneath. It's about the same, maybe a little bit more low profile than the Blockade. But what's nice about the Bionic Action is you get similar coverage, but now you're CE certified for impact. You're CE level 1 in the chest as well as the back. So if you want your roost deflector to have CE level impact protection, but you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, at $100, there's a really good value here. My only gripe with this one is I wish that the shoulder pads right here were a little bit thinner so it didn't appear as bulky underneath the jersey in that section. But overall, you've got good coverage, great venting, and it's CE certified. All right, third up, we have the Rockfight CE from Troy Lee Designs. I've ridden in this one. I like this. They did a good job. Now, with this, there are two versions of the Rockfight. There's a CE version, which I have now, and this is going to be CE certified for impacts in the back, but just a stone shield in the front. And then there's a non-CE version, which is not going to be CE rated on the back protector, but you do come down in price, so they got a couple options for you. But here's what I like about this one. Low profile in the front, you've got really good coverage, but here's what I like. You've got the hard plastic, but right here on the sides, you see how it's separated? Well, they did that to allow this thing to really wrap around and fit the shape of the contour of the body really nicely. And there's a really comfortable impact foam underneath that. So I like how it fits the body in the front. Now, it's just a stone shield in the front. However, they do have a piece of EPP that you can see underneath this plastic right here in the sternum area for just a little bit of added impact protection. You've got adjustability with the side straps as well as the shoulders. Now in the back, you've got a large plastic back protector, but underneath that with the CE version, you have a big piece of D3O molecular armor. A lot of you are familiar with that. It's a molecular armor, does a great job of absorbing impact, and that's what will come included with the CE version. With the non-CE, you don't get that. And the last thing I will mention about the Rockfight that a lot of people are going to like is that you do have some modularity. There's a Y strap. Doesn't come included, you got to buy it separate, but that Y strap will allow you to run this roost deflector without the back panel. So if you do want to go minimalistic, as low profile as possible, and you just want the protection in the front, they do give you the option to do that. So overall, at $140, the Rockfight's a solid option. All right, so we got another one from Alpinestars. This is their Sequence. Now the Sequence price point, you're coming up about $165. And the Sequence is, of all the ones we're going to show you today, probably one of, if not the most low profile. So if you're looking for the most just minimalistic underneath your jersey, this would be a really good option. So what they do with this one, instead of using a hard plastic, they use a thermofoam padding in the front as well as the back. So you've got your straps here around the waist. One thing to keep in mind with this one is that the waist straps are adjustable, the shoulder straps are not. So Daniel's, he's wearing a size medium large. Another difference between this and the Bionic Action that we showed you earlier is that they do have their BNS tabs here on the shoulders for their neck brace. That Bionic Action did not have those. And along with those BNS pull tabs, there is a piece on the back that's removable to just offer better fitment with their neck brace. You got your coverage in the front, a lot of coverage in the back. My only nitpick with the Sequence is that at this price point, the front is just certified as a stone shield. The back is CE certified for impacts, but the front is not. I feel like when you're spending that much money on a Roost Deflector, it would be nice to see CE certification for impact in the front. But again, if you're looking for just ultra low profile with good coverage, the Sequence would be a really good option. All right, so last but not least, we have the Fox Racing Baseframe Pro D3O vest. Now this one, of all the one that we've shown you today, is the most low profile, but obviously you can see there's a big difference here. This is a protection jacket essentially without these sleeves. And I think there's a lot of riders that might really like this one because if you like to ride with just a base layer on all the time anyway, maybe it's just to wick away sweat and moisture, or you just don't like to wear, or you just like to have something underneath your jersey. Well, that's kind of what you're getting with this Baseframe Pro. You've got this mesh fabric as the base layer, which wicks away moisture. Now you're gonna put this on, you've got a zipper right here on the left side, but then incorporated with that, you've got a D3O chest piece right here, which is CE level 1 for impacts, and then you have a very large D3O back protector that is CE level 2. So you get good impact protection front and back. You're just incorporating a base layer versus just using the hard plastic. Now, price point on this, it is the most expensive, about 190 bucks. And with this chest piece here, the only drawback that I can see is that it doesn't give you as much coverage as a lot of the other options that we did show you today. But you do have the tabs on top for a neck brace, and there's a upper piece on the back pad that is removable if you are gonna wear a neck brace for better fitment. It is super low profile, it's super comfortable, and I like that it's just giving that base layer option with the protection incorporated. So if that is what you're after, this would be a really good option. There also is the Baseframe Pro vest, or jacket, excuse me, which comes with the sleeves that has shoulder and elbow protection. So there's a couple different options there. And that does it. That is our 2022 low profile Roost Deflector buyer's guide. So hopefully this is kind of giving you a good idea of what you think might be best for you, depending on how much coverage you want. Do you want CE certification, price point? Take all those things and help you decide which one's going to be best. To grab one today, you can click on the link or just head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. We ship for free over 75 bucks. And if you like this buyer's guide, we've got a lot more just like it. So make sure to get subscribed to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and you will stay up to date. I'm Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.